I haven't worked in 25 years. I raised the kids, managed the household, and supported his career. Now, after the divorce, the judge says I have 2 years of support to get a degree and find a job. I'm 50 years old, and suddenly I'm supposed to compete with 22-year-olds for a place in the workforce. This isn't just a personal story. It's a reality for so many, signaling that the traditional housewife era is officially over. Today, we're diving deep into what's known as the rehabilitative plan in divorce, and what it really means for someone who has been out of the workforce for decades. Let's start with a term you might hear a lot: vocational evaluation. This sounds intimidating, but it's essentially an assessment to figure out your skills and what kind of job you could realistically get. A vocational expert might look at your past education, any volunteer work you've done, or skills you've picked up while managing a household. They'll then suggest potential career paths and the training needed to get there. It's meant to be a roadmap, but it can feel like a high-pressure exam where your entire future financial stability is on the line. The expert's report heavily influences the judge's decision on how much support you get and for how long. It's a critical piece of the puzzle. This leads us to the concept of step-down alimony, also known as rehabilitative alimony. Unlike the old-school idea of lifelong support, this is temporary financial assistance designed to help a lower-earning or non-earning spouse get back on their feet. The plan is often structured to decrease over time. For example, you might receive a certain amount for the first year, a lower amount for the second, and then it stops completely. The court's logic is that this motivates you to become self-sufficient, but the reality can be brutal. Imagine trying to go back to school or get a certification while juggling the emotional turmoil of divorce and the very real pressure of a ticking financial clock. It's a countdown that adds immense stress to an already overwhelming situation. A major hurdle is retraining for the modern workforce. The world has changed dramatically in the last 20 or 30 years. The software I used in my first job doesn't even exist anymore. Today's job market demands skills in digital marketing, data analysis, social media management, and countless other fields that were in their infancy when many stay-at-home parents left their careers. So retraining isn't just about brushing up on old skills. It's often about starting from scratch. Community colleges, online courses, and certification programs become your new best friends, but this takes time, money, and a huge amount of effort. And you're doing it while competing with recent graduates who grew up with this technology. It's a steep learning curve, to say the least. This all brings us to the central question: is this fair? For decades, there was an unwritten agreement in many marriages. One person focuses on building a career and earning money, while the other focuses on raising the children and managing the home. Both roles were essential for the family to function and thrive. The stay-at-home parent's contribution, while not salaried, enabled the other spouse's career success. So when the marriage ends, is it fair to say to the person who sacrificed their career that they have just a couple of years to make up for 25 years of lost income, promotions, and retirement savings? The courts are trying to balance fairness with the modern expectation that everyone should be financially independent. But for the person living it, it can feel like the sacrifices they made for their family are being devalued and dismissed. The rehabilitative plan is the new reality in family law. It's a shift away from long-term dependency toward a model of self-sufficiency. But it's a difficult and often painful transition. For anyone facing this, know that you are not alone. It's a path many are walking, filled with challenges but also opportunities for a new beginning. It requires resilience, a willingness to learn, and a whole lot of courage. If this topic resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more real-life discussions. And if you or someone you know is going through this, share your experiences or questions in the comments below. Let's support each other. Thanks for watching.